Jordan, the last few weeks, teams have really been trying to run the ball and shoot clock on you guys. How nice will it be to play a team like Western that really just wants to air it out?
Shoot, it's going to be really nice. You know, people on our team can make plays and kind of showcase the world how talented we are.
They are one of the fastest teams in the country at getting the ball out quickly. How does that change your job, whether in the slot or outside?
It doesn't really change my job because they can always hit us for the deep ball at any time. They're going to try to neutralize our D-line, but we just got to stay in our P's and Q's every play.
Jordan, can you scoot up to the mic for me?
Jordan, that felt like our most extensive look at you playing in that nickel role. How do you like it? How did it go?
It went well. Still some stuff I need to work on. I feel like still have room for improvement. I don't ever put a ceiling on myself, but it's a lot of fun. I love that spot.
For somebody who probably grows up thinking about being the man on the outside, I remember Sean Reed going through this and playing in the nickel. Like, I still want to be outside. Is there some of that with you, like push and pull? Like this is where I envisioned, but right now I might be better helping the team than nickel.
Kind of, but like people forget when I was getting recruited here, it was kind of for that nickel spot too. So it was just coming in, playing out in fruition like it's supposed to be. So.
You mentioned those areas you need to improve on. What are some of those areas?
Just eye control, emotions, and stuff like that.
Jordan, what stands out to you when you watch Malachi Corley on film?
He's really smart, intelligent, athleticism, and he can. The yards after the catch, he can break tackles, and he's very elusive. So,
you mentioned those yards after a catch. What do you guys have to do as a secondary to limit that?
Got a gang tackle. He may catch a pass, but it should be bang bang. He shouldn't get too many yards after that catch. We just got to wrap up the tackle, and everyone's sore.
Are y'all in the secondary fired up about playing this game? You understand what I mean? They may throw 50 passes or more.
Yeah, that's fun. Like, it's fun. Yeah, we're just excited to play on Saturday.
What I'm getting to is going to be the test of whether y'all truly have your pass defense in gear, right? I mean, does it feel like that? A real test coming?
Yeah, it feels like a test, but every game's a test for us. So we're just excited to show everybody.
What do you feel better about this defense than you kind of watched half the year last year, obviously? But what just feels better about this defense this year?
Just everybody knows every single position, why we make these checks, and like the reasoning behind it instead of just playing it, just being a robot. Is kind of you make plays within the defense, and that's what I really like about this defense.
Bradley Roby made a lot of money in the NFL playing in the slot. You know Bradley Roby.
Oh yeah, he's from Gwinnett. He's like 5 minutes down the road from me. So.
Do you like the slot? You like covering from the slot?
Yes, sir.
Why?
It's fun. You guard the fastest people, so that's always a challenge.
What does it feel like when you got three corners on the field? You, Davidson, Denzel. What's it feel like for you?
It just feels like locked down, like three corners on the field. Nobody can really try to move the ball because we got versatility in the slot, outside. So I feel really good about it.
What do you think of Denzel's interception?
Oh yeah, it was really cool. We was in Dale, high point the ball, and that's kind of like a 4-point play. They're kind of in the red zone too, so. If he just batted that ball down, they would have got like 3 points. But it's a huge turnaround because he got that pick and we got the ball, so that was a huge play for us.
Is something like that infectious for this defense in terms of creating more takeaways like that?
For sure. I feel like that one takeaway is going to set a lot for the upcoming weeks for us. So thank you to Denzel for that.
Were y'all well aware of the quarterback room of the zero last year? Were y'all well aware of that?
Pardon?
Were y'all well aware in the quarterback room of the zero last year?
Yeah, we were.
How much does it drive you? How much did y'all talk about it? How much did it drive you?
We talked about it. We talked about it a lot.
I'm sorry for y'all. What about your skill set makes you a good fit in that slot?
Probably my athleticism, my length. I can get my hands on receivers from further away because I'm kind of lengthy, and then my athleticism just plays a big part in that too.
Are you a willing hitter? Because it seems like that in the slot. Well, I'm going to see you on both teams. You got 5 more. How willing of a hitter are you?
Willing, more than willing. Like I will come to hit you.
If you look forward to that kind.
Yeah.
you're playing a team that's going to sling it. He's playing two teams that really haven't. How much are you looking forward to that aspect of it?
I'm looking forward to a lot of play opportunities for us. A lot of plays for us to make opportunities. Get turnovers. You know, we really got to make turnovers. I feel like this is a game for that. So.
Your quarterback's quite good. What have you seen from him? What's the challenge there?
He won't lob passes over the middle of the field. Zips the ball. So he's gonna throw the ball only where the receiver can catch it. So we gotta force those balls out the receiver's hands. So.
When you know a quarterback's coming in, it's going to just grip it and rip it to a certain extent. He likes to do that.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
What does that? I don't know. What's sort of like the idea going into that from a coverage standpoint? You got to be tight from the get-go, or what's the watchword, or whatever you want to call it?
Oh, the watchword.
Yeah, I mean he's going to be catching it and throwing it. I mean to somebody.
Yeah, we just got to cover our dude.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean more press coverage. I mean, what do you think's coming?
Everything. Like, there's not just one thing we're going to do, because if we line up in one coverage the whole play, there's going to, but it's a lot of everything, variety of everything. So
You mentioned working on your eye discipline. Is the eye progression different in the slot role than it is outside?
Yeah, for sure. I have more gaps to fill, orbit motions and stuff like that. Corner, you don't really get too many motions like that, so probably that at the nickel spot.
How do you work on something like that?
A lot of film. So I'm watching a lot of film with Coach Walt. Just a lot of film for real. So in those reps outside and practice that people don't see, and after practice going through with the GAs and stuff like that, that's what gets me prepared.
What kind of challenges
More questions
with Western in terms of kind of not getting rolled to sleep with those bubble screens, those quick hitters, and then getting beat over the top? Like, how do you stay disciplined, when they're trying to roll you to sleep like that and then beat you deep?
I mean, they got some really good playmakers out there, so you can't really fall asleep with those guys. They're a lot of really fast, skilled players, so it'll be a challenge for us.
Jordan, what was the takeaway from that first drive last week? After that, you guys were shut down, but that first drive, they went down and scored.
It was kind of deflating, but a lot of potential in there. We're like, yeah, we need to step this up. So we don't want anybody to score a touchdown on us. So we kind of took it the right way, and we just didn't want them to score.